Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Adam here, the creator of the CreditFulFill education course. On this channel, I talk about ways to fix your credit on your own and share timely information that can help you and your loved ones tremendously on your credit journey. Remember that the more you learn about credit and how to work it in your favor, the higher your credit score will be and ultimately help you and your family live a better life. Look, it's all a game. And as in any game, once you know the rules, you can play and actually win at the game. So if it's your first time here, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I drop new videos. So in today's video, I want to talk about 4 ways to dramatically boost your credit score fast. Look, this is stuff we didn't learn in school, and there's a strong chance that your parents didn't give you this information either. That's why I created the CreditFulFill course, where I lay it all out from personal to business credit so you can have the knowledge that you deserve. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is authorized user trade lines. Think of this like a band-aid. It's not meant to necessarily repair your credit, but it's a temporary boost. Now, with that said, if you have late payments and charge-offs, I would wait to get those removed before you add any AUs to your credit report. Now, age is going to play a big part in this method uh, because in general, you should get about say 6 points for every year the card is old. For example, let's say you're going to add a card from Bank of America and it's 12 years old. You'd be looking at 72 points. That's the way you can figure out potentially how many points you'd get. But if you have a bunch of negatives on your report, I don't want you to add any positives before removing those negative accounts. Now, a common question is, what happens when the trade line comes off? Well, the answer is you'll lose about 30% of the point increase, but the cool thing is you'll keep the history on your report. So say you get a US bank credit card with 20 years of payment history on it. Even though the trade line comes off of your report, the history stays on. So if you are looking to pick up a trade line, say today, look for a trade line with a statement date 3 days out from the date that you purchase. That means it's going to post really fast. You want to get in before the closing or statement closing date. The second credit boosting tip that I have for you is to do everything online as far as removing negatives. It's called the online dispute process. And I'm sure you're familiar with sending letters to the credit bureaus, and that method absolutely works, but it's a slower process. Now, what if you could do the same thing online and you knew exactly what to say, what to click, and the exact verbiage? Disputing online is you essentially going above the credit bureaus and working directly with the entities that govern them. Now, these are, some of the methods that I have in my course with the right content, making sure you can dispute and get results in less than 30 days. I'm talking about going straight to the FTC and the CFPB. All right, you can consider them the boss of the credit bureaus. Now, removing inquiries is another way to gain a boost in points. You'll get just about 2 to 3 points per inquiry. So let's just say you have 20 inquiries on your report. That's anywhere from 40 to 60 points that you can potentially gain by just removing your inquiries. I show you inside my course how to do it within 72 hours. Now, picture this. If I can show you how to get the inquiries removed, it might be all you need to get funding. You could get some more inquiries removed and qualify for even more funding. So, do you want to finally learn this game? It's imperative you get this information as soon as possible and apply it. I'll leave you with this last one. Another fast and effective way to boost your score is to add a trade line with a high credit limit. Okay, you already know that utilization is 30% of your credit score. So if you're trying to get your utilization down on your credit cards, you have two options. You can pay them down to 2% utilization across the board. And if you don't have the cash to do so, the other way is to add a trade line with a high credit limit onto your report. So let's say you get a trade line with $25,000. Depending on what your current balance is right now, it'll push your credit utilization down by adding that trade line onto your report. Now, what happens is by adding that new $25,000 onto your total credit limit, takes your utilization down and raises your score, because remember, 30% of your score is based on how much of your total credit limit that you currently owe. So, hey, these are 4 fast ways to drive your credit score through the roof. Now, if you need help with this, let me help you get approved for that new house, that new car, that high limit credit card, and funding so you can invest in opportunities that are coming your way. Call me today at 312-488-2188 and mention the code BOOSTUP. When you mention that promo code, it's going to tell me that you watched this video and you took action. So I'm going to do something special for you. Hey, this is Adam from CreditFulFill. 312-488-2188.